In the villa of all men, in the villa of all men, stands a solitary candle. In the center of it all, in the center of it all, your
kicked out of Hansa's studios in a very violent way, and we could not get in, but at least we took like a sneak peek. There was apparently a producer working on some crappy music with a crappy singer. Hi, this is Theo Deslo standing in front of the iconic Hansa studio where David Bowie, Iggy Pop, Depeche Mode and other very famous and iconic musicians have all recorded. We just got in with a couple of friends and we got violently kicked out of the studio. We're gonna share some experiences with you. Hello, how do you feel after this violent kicked out?
I feel like they don't really appreciate the talent that we have. I mean, they're gonna regret this when we become famous. I think we should just sign a deal in America, probably.
Yeah, right. And you?
I feel only depressed and sad. That's all.
See what the music industry does to these people. A shame. A shame. So, after the Cold War, after the fall of the wall, many buildings were left abandoned, and young people took over them to throw illegal parties and turn them into clubs. Like this building that I'm standing in front of used to be the Treasure Club, which was one of the most famous techno clubs in Berlin at the time. Nowadays, it got replaced with corporate offices. Make money, not art.
So, this is another historical place where David Bowie and Nick Cave and Iggy Pop and so on used to drink. On our left is a gay bar, by the way, but yeah, Theo is going to be taking one for the team.
Yes.
Cheers.
Under the moonlight, this serious moonlight.
Now that is a terrible thing. They come and we will fight. I cannot read. Stop gentrification of Copernicus Street. Fuck off. And I cannot read. Puts in drugstore. I cannot read. One struggle, one fight. So as you can see, these messages of protests are very, very prominent in this area of Berlin. This is a squat. Now what is a squat? Maybe we can ask my dear friend.
Well, I think the other group will be explaining more about squats, but basically it's the most popular abandoned building and the most popular punk venue here in Berlin.
Yes, and punk music is very important in the history of Berlin, at least we think. Punk people in the making. You can see them, the rebels, they're here. We went to a squat place called Copy. Unfortunately, due to the rules that are over there, we could not film or take any pictures. That being said, we talked to a guy who's been around for many, many years, and he had some interesting things to say.
Yeah, well, basically he told us about that this place really gives opportunity to people to be free, and he also talked a lot about life, like how about life is not necessarily freedom, but we should aim for freedom. And yeah, he actually also mentioned something about how it was during the times of the Berlin Wall in his lifetime. So.
His shit. And
Well, just to like sum up the thingy about the times of Berlin Wall and the punk culture, he said it was hard. It was probably the toughest time in his life. Well, today it's also tough because, yeah. Anything to add?
no.
Yeah, that's about it. During the times of the wall, everything was more difficult, but there was also more freedom. They weren't afraid to like offend people with their lyrics. They weren't afraid to like make fun of religion and politics and everything. So basically there was anarchy. And now everything is capitalized. So yeah, were things like better during the wall, or are things better now? Well, who knows?
I will be king.
And you will be queen.
Though nothing will drive them away.
We can beat them just for one day. We can be heroes just for one day. Okay. So we are here in the bar where David Bowie, Iggy Pop, and Nick Cave, and
Celebrities.
everyone used to go drink and have parties and all of that. Unfortunately, obviously, it is closed now. So, yeah, we'll just pretend to be heroes just for one day.